Hello YouTube, Evan Parker here out on Summerset Lake, just south of Des Moines, Iowa. Beautiful October day. It's October 30th. It's about 50 degrees outside right now, which is great for Des Moines on October 30th. This time of year we can have anything from freezing rain, snow, very cold temperatures, but we've got a great day today, so I thought I'd get the kayak out and try a little bass fishing. I doubt that we're going to have any luck today because of the time of year and the water temperature, but it's too nice of a day to sit home and watch football. Iowa's playing against Michigan State. We got Iowa State playing. I think they're both at home. I think it's Iowa State's homecoming. I can't remember who Iowa State's playing, but I'm not going to be watching it today. I'm going to be out here on the kayak. Let's see, like I say, I'm just here in central Iowa, just south of Des Moines. And I think I'm going to put anchor down right over here in this little deadfall here that you can see over to my right. Let me try to get this over here. You can see that. I think that's where I want to try a few lures. So I'm going to put anchor down just about here. What I'm using for an anchor is just this little 3-pound weight. What I like about using these is because they're rubber coated. I picked this up at Target. And for around here in central Iowa, I like taking the kayak out on just small lakes and that type of thing. And I'm never out when it's real windy or anything like that. So this is perfectly fine for where I'm at. I'm not out on the ocean like a lot of guys are. But I like watching those ocean kayaking videos. Those are awesome. We just don't have any ocean around here, so this 3-pound weight is going to be just fine. I'm going to back us up just a little bit here. I think I've drifted a little close while I was talking. I think right here probably be pretty good. Drop anchor here. Okay, I'll straighten this out here and give it a few casts and see how we do. What I'm using today, what I usually use out here, is these Rapala shiny minnows here. I like using topwater stuff like this. This is a floating one. I like using topwater stuff like this out here because when you're in a kayak, the water's a lot closer to eye level, and when the bass hits, it's kind of a rush. I have everything at eye level. Try a few casts here. Let it sit. I've got here, got a little cup here I put lures in. I've got my tackle box in back, of course, and a milk crate, but the stuff I plan on using a lot, I just put in this little plastic cup. I've got Velcro on the bottom, and I've got the other side of the Velcro on the boat here, so if it's a little windy or I get it into rocking and rolling, that cup's not going to move around. Works out pretty good. Try a couple more casts here. I'd really like to get into one for the camera. This time of year, I doubt that it's going to happen. Try a couple more casts here. Like I say, it's a beautiful day in Iowa here. Water's kind of high for this lake. We've had a lot of rain over the summer, a lot of rain. Probably heard it on the news, all the flooding we've had in this area. And the water level is up, I'd guess about 3 feet higher than normal. This lake is called Summerset Lake, but for over 100 years it was Banner Pits. This is all an old coal mine that is well over 100 years old, and all these hills around here, it's all coal. And the DNR flooded it at some point in time, probably, I don't know, probably 10 years ago, and turned it into a lake. During the Depression in the 20s, from what I heard from the old timers around here, there was no TV or anything like that, of course, and a lot of people couldn't even afford radios, so what they would do people from Des Moines and Indianola, we're about halfway between Des Moines and Indianola right here. People would come from all over the place with, during their lunchtime or right after dinner, that type of thing in the summertime when there wasn't much to do. And they'd watch the coal miners because they had some of the heaviest equipment around in the Midwest. Some of the heaviest equipment used to do coal mining was right here at this area. And apparently, from what I've heard from a lot of the old timers, is this lake goes all over the place. There's little finger areas that kind of stretch out everywhere. They say that it's well over 100 feet deep, and there's actually the old heavy equipment, cranes and so forth. When they broke down or they weren't using them anymore, it was too expensive to move them out of here, so they just left them in place. I don't know if the coal mine went out of business or what, but apparently in parts of this lake there is heavy equipment buried, sunk, and it's just not worth getting out the way it's in there. I don't have a depth finder on this boat. I plan on getting one because I want to verify some of those stories about how deep it is, because I'm in well, I've only got about a 20-foot anchor line. I'm in about probably 9 feet of water right here, but out in the middle and some of these other finger lakes, I can see it being over 100 feet deep, but I'm going to verify that. But anyway, it's a beautiful day here in Des Moines, Iowa. It's like I'm not catching anything in this spot, so I'll try another spot and hopefully I'll get one on film.